area. It prompted a lockdown for people in Harper Woods, but we're told the suspect was found, and it looks like this is starting right now. Let's listen in live.
The deputy's vehicle was damaged by the gunfire. The Michigan State Police is leading the investigation with valuable assistance from the Detroit Police Department, the Wayne County Sheriff's Office. We are grateful for the strong partnership and coordinated response among our law enforcement agencies. At this time, one suspect is in custody. This remains an active investigation, and additional information will be released as it becomes available. We are thankful for our deputy was not injured and remain committed to supporting the investigation and holding those responsible and accountable. That concludes our statement. If there's any questions, if we can help you, we will.
Sheriff Washington, can you say what the surveillance pertained to? Was this an operation searching for or bringing fugitives with warrants into custody?
Well, we were out there doing what we do. It was a violent crime reduction initiative team, and that's what they do. They out there look for those who are maybe wanted for violent crime. So it would be safe to say that's what was happening with this situation.
Was this a member of the FAST unit?
The FAST and violent and VCRI, it's the same unit, yes.
There was some early speculation in the media that it might have involved a carjacking suspect. Are you able to corroborate what what was involved as far as following this person or maybe confronting this person?
So I haven't. I wasn't at the scene. I hadn't had a chance to go out to the scene. They're still doing some things to try to bring some others in custody. They do have one in custody. There was a gun was found, and so we're looking for others. So I haven't had a chance to talk to them to get into the weeds of those kind of things. But as soon as we find out, you all will know.
Sheriff, is there any kind of rough description of the other suspects that authorities still looking for?
No, we don't have any descriptions.
Do you know how many you're looking for?
We're looking for one for sure. We have one, it could be two, but we do have one in custody.
Sheriff, what goes through your mind having one of your officers get shot at?
I'm sorry?
What goes through your mind having one of your guys get shot at?
Well, what I really goes through my mind is being thankful to God that we didn't lose an officer, because we could have very well that could have very well happened. So I'm just thankful and grateful that what could have happened didn't happen.
Any idea how many shots were fired?
I'm not sure.
Should the community be concerned because you're looking for more suspects? Are these people considered dangerous?
No, I think who we're looking for, they're trying to hide out. They don't want to be arrested. Surely that's why they did what they did. Is the community in danger? I would not say so at all.
Sheriff, what would you say to this person or people that are out there that you're still looking for if they're watching this?
They need to understand that we will find them. We are looking for them, and we won't stop until we find them. One of our officers was shot at and could have died. We don't take that lightly at all. So we will be out there until we get them in custody.
Is the person in custody cooperating?
I'm not sure.
Do you believe the person in custody is the one that fired the shots at the deputy?
Not confident of that, but he was found with a gun. We were looking for that person, and it kind of all lines up to that's him. That's one that we're looking for sure.
Do you know how many members of the VCRI were out there this morning?
Not really. According to our leaders who were out there, there was a lot of deputies out there. Obviously, he got on the radio and said he needed some help. Officer in trouble, being shot at. You know, we come from everywhere we can to try to make sure that our officer is not hurt and that he's safe. And so how many? It was a lot.
Was it multiple shots fired?
Yes.
Can you, appreciating it's active and fluid, appreciating MSP as the lead, appreciating you just said a lot of things still to come to your attention.
Sure.
Can you, in a layperson sense, take this, though, from, just so we can accurately report it, I-94,
To Ross area.
vehicle, shots fired, how it ends up in a neighborhood? I mean, can you take it from the start as to the highway and then into the neighborhood?
I may not. My undersheriff was out there, and because I was not able to go, Are you able to speak to that?
Just,
Mr. Vick?
just briefly, the officer was brave enough to pursue the individual that shot at him and was able to keep a distance. They abandoned a vehicle in the neighborhood, and that's where we ended up in Harper Woods because the car was left there.
That was the vehicle that was being driven that shot at the
That's
officer.
correct.
And then they apprehend the one person, and then we had heard maybe 2 people at large. Were there 2 others that escaped, or do you know?
Yeah, like the sheriff said, there was another one at large. They have one in custody with a weapon. Now, investigation is still pending, and they're in the process of pursuing a search warrant on the other individual's residence, not necessarily their residence, but a location with our special response team.
So just one other person that hopped out and made it away on foot?
As we know right now, again, it's fluid, it's a pending investigation. That's what we know now.
There were 2 people on scene, might have not been connected, but they said they reported to investigators on scene that they had seen a couple of people drive up, masked, asking what was going on. They felt they might have talked to people that might be at large that you're looking for. Any connection, if you know, to this, or is that just kind of a red herring and is just out there?
That would be more for our, captain and the troops on the streets. We weren't doing the intimate investigation. We're just here to answer your questions.
Okay.
That could have been the case, but we don't know that is the case.
The vehicle that we saw towed, is that the vehicle?
Chief Gotti, I would imagine that was it, right?
Did you see
Yeah.
that?
I didn't see what video you were talking about.
I think it was a Navy Jeep.
Was it Navy?
I don't believe so.
You know, I don't want to attest to
Yeah,
that.
we're getting too much into the weeds of that right now, while we're still under this whole thing is still under investigation, and will be under investigation for a while to answer those questions that you're asking. We have to really get down into the weeds of it, and that's what they're doing currently now. But what we're doing right now is trying to get those that are, who we suspect to be a part of this, we'll get them in custody right now. That's our major thing right now. It's not about cars and vehicles, it's about getting these people in custody.
Sheriff, were your guys following these suspects on 94, or were they sitting still and they came upon them and started shooting on them?
It was a rolling surveillance operation.
What do you make of somebody shooting at your deputies on a busy highway that time in the morning?
They're dangerous. They're dangerous. That's why we want to get them in custody.
Forgive me, I don't mean to, I want to ask one other thing about the vehicle. There was one vehicle that was taken away on a flatbed. Was this the vehicle that the suspects were driving? And I'm also interested in, was it stolen? Do we know?
I wasn't there. You want to speak to that, Chief Gotti?
So my understanding was a Jeep. I don't know what the color is. I did not see it while I was out at the scene.
Right.
So, yes, it was a rolling surveillance. And just to clarify, because some of the agencies have reported that contact was made. Just to clarify, there was not physical contact made between the vehicles. Contact as in rolling surveillance.
But that was the suspect vehicle that was taken away?
I'm going to verify that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did they try to pull them over, or was it just they were tailing them and then they got shot at?
I believe when the shots are fired, all bets are off on trying to pull somebody over, whatever our officer was looking for.
We're not trying to.
No, they were not trying to.
Okay.
It was not trying to pull them over, as I'm saying, and that's not what happened at all. Our officer was trying to get some cover himself at that point.
Okay.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Sure.
Have you spoken to the deputy who was shot at?
I have not.
I did. I was on the scene, and he's, you know what, God bless him, brave young man. Kudos to him. He's doing fine.
So I apologize for the grind, because that is the important angle.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure we walk away and accurately report. So this vehicle, this person was not under any type of investigation, being tailed, a person of interest for any other element of a crime, and then just started shooting at the deputy, and then became the person of interest and chased, et cetera?
No, I'm thinking
trying to discern if there was some suspect surveillance or following happening.
there was a rolling surveillance, meaning that our deputy was following someone that he targeted. A rolling surveillance.
Okay.
Don't want them to know who we are, but
Understand.
following him for cause.
For what you can't share.
No,
Did deputies shoot back? Did
Negative.
your deputies return fire?
no.
Gray Jeep? And that was the vehicle?
Yes.
Last from me, do we know if that vehicle was stolen? Is there a carjacking element here at all, or is that not affirmable? Or if you can deny and say that that wasn't an element here? Because there have been reports that it might have been a carjacked vehicle that they were in.
Oh, again, I didn't know that, and I haven't looked into that. So, and I don't think
Cannot confirm that.
we can't confirm that as well.
It may have been, but this was an investigation it was a follow-up investigation of a violent felony that had been committed previously.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much. Hope we were able to help you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Very much.
Sure.
John, just wanted to say hello. Appreciate you.
My man. Appreciate you, brother. There you go.